This is DJB, welcome to Photo Critic TV, episode number 13. The big 1-3. It's unlucky actually, isn't it, that number?
Depends on where you are.
What are you trying to say?
I like 13.
I don't listen to him anymore. Okay guys, so, for those of you that don't know, www.photocritictv.com. Click on click to submit. I'll have a look at your photographs online, on this show. Definitely submit your photographs. You'd be surprised at how many people are not doing this at the moment, so submit them up. The other thing is, check out my portfolio, www.djbworldphotography.com. Let's get into it. Episode number 13. The first one is from Oliver, South Australia, Adelaide. Let's have a look. Oliver is shooting with a Canon EOS 450D and an 18 to 55mm kit lens. So this was taken in the suburb of Merino. Oliver, really cool photograph here. In fact, I'm amazed that you've taken this with that setup, the 450D and the 18 to 55mm kit lens, because this photograph is extremely sharp. Extremely sharp. I'd be interested to know whether you've done any HDR work on this, or whether you've just used a long exposure, but however you've done it well. Oliver, there's nothing really I can say that's bad about this photograph. Technically the image is fine. It's extremely sharp. The lighting is obviously perfect. The foreground is well exposed and the background is well exposed, so that's great. And I love the motion blur kind of mistiness you've captured around the water there, so that's really cool. Rule of thirds has also been used, so you placed the horizon on the top third. Perfect. The only thing I'll say is this, and this goes for every sunset beach type photograph, is that they are a dime a dozen. So if you have a look at any of the stock agencies, if you ever wanted to sell your photographs, iPhoto, whatever, nobody wants sunset photographs because there are so many of them. But this photograph, fine. Great shot, Oliver. Thank you for submitting that. Next one is from Evie. Evie is shooting with a Sony Alpha A290 and an 18 to 55mm lens. Evie saying she's only 16, just starting a photography course at college. Good on you, Evie. That is freaking awesome. But I'm gonna guess and say England, but I could be completely wrong. Yep, I'm wrong. That was taken in Cyprus. Alright, let's get to the first one. Really nice lighting. I like it's a very golden light that's coming over the photograph here. Great. So it looks like the sun has just gone down. It'd be interesting to know where you actually took this from, because it looks like you're kind of on a boat in the water, or maybe you're on maybe some kind of pier or something that's come out. That would probably be more likely to be true. So what I'd say is the photograph is cool, it's kind of interesting, but there's not a lot happening here. I do like how you've captured the houses and stuff on the shoreline and the bathing boxes, because that's very different, and it makes me think that yes, this was definitely taken in a different country or somewhere that's not close to home. So that's really cool. But I think probably what I would have done is just change the angle or perspective a little bit here. So maybe I would have walked closer to the sand and kind of photographed down that way. But then you wouldn't have the view of the houses. So not a bad photograph, but I'm finding that the perspective and the angle that you're shooting from here is a little bit kind of unpleasing to the eye, but that's not too bad. The lighting is really cool. That's what I like the most about that. So thanks, Evie. Let's get to the next one. This is a photograph of your dog taken in Cyprus. And this time, it's OTB with Aaron. Photograph 3, OTB, off the bat, beyond the frame. Aaron, how are you?
Yep, alright.
You good?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yeah, give it.
Tag. I'm tagging in. Okay, 7 seconds, off the bat, here we go. Take it easy, take it.
No, you know what? I don't like dogs. And then I like me.
Clearly that's your fault, Evie, so thank you. Thanks for submitting that. No. That's alright. Aaron, look, I don't know why I've got you on this show.
But phobia against dogs.
Okay, he's got a dog phobia, whatever. This photograph, Evie, really cool. There's only one thing I'm going to say about this. I'm going to say that after I tell you what I like about it. The lighting is really cool. The expression on the dog's face is really cool. We can tell that's kind of a cute dog. The lighting is nice and golden again. You seem to have been able to work that out quite successfully. So, like I said like a few times I guess in previous episodes, is step back, create some more space. This is a very tight crop and the position of the dog's head is dead center. So try and get out of this habit of placing your subject in the center of the photograph. It does work sometimes but not all the time, and it's known that placing the points of interest, in this case the dog's eyes and the kind of the entire dog's head on the third lines, i.e. the rule of thirds, is more pleasing to the eye. So that's what we want to do here. Step back, move the dog to the left, create some space on the right. So just think about your placement of the subject here, but again, lighting is really cool, expression is awesome, the low depth of field, which I'm just looking at now, is great because you've blurred out the background a lot and it's non-distracting, so excellent. Evie, thank you. And let's go to the last submission from Victoria. And Victoria's in Fort Benning in the United States. So let's have a look. This is just taken with a Canon PowerShot S3. Cool, little point and shoot. And in Florida. Okay, so Fort Benning. Isn't it like a military base or something, isn't it? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. That's pretty cool if it is. I don't know. Victoria, let's get on with it. Okay. First photograph. The black and white here is cool, but I'd be interested to see what it actually looked like in colour. I think what's happening on the... where your feet are meeting the water here, it's very busy. It's actually, your feet are kind of a little bit hidden. I think maybe the moment here is, I would have maybe waited for the wave just to break a little bit closer to the top of the screen so that we can actually see your feet. But that's fine. Also, the sun is behind you, kind of to your back left a little bit, so there's a shadow cast on the bottom, on the right hand side, and that ruins the symmetry a little bit. But I like where your head's at here. The symmetry would otherwise work really well. So if your feet dead center, in this case, the feet, the subject dead center works well. You've got like a non-distracting and kind of there's a bit of equality going on here between the left and right hand sides of your feet. So that kind of works well. When you want to place something in the center, you need symmetry, and you've done that well. But definitely the shadow here kind of ruins that a little bit, but that's cool. Also, if you're doing any work in post-production, I would have increased the blacks a little bit. That's all I can think of. Let's go to the next one for Victoria. Okay, so these two, I'm going to talk about these, your second and third photograph together. When you're taking photographs of landscapes, don't place the horizon in the center of the screen, which you've done here, in both of these ones. Normally what you want to do is, and this is what I would have done in this case, if you have a nice sky that you want to capture, like dramatic clouds, place the horizon on the bottom third line. So divide the screen up into a tic-tac-toe like grid. 2/3, 2/3, vertically and horizontally, and place the points of interest on those third lines. In the case of landscape photography, we want to place the horizon on the third line. So in this case, it looks like you've got some nice clouds, place the horizon on the bottom third. If there was a plain blue sky, you may want to capture more of the foreground, so place the horizon on the top third. So that's what I would have done here, compositionally speaking, on both of these photographs. That's the biggest thing. But I do like the lines you've kind of got going through here from the shoreline. The angles are nice, adds a bit of energy, I guess. But the first photograph does look a little bit kind of... there's not much interesting happening here. The second one, maybe you've seen that and you've added in some boats. which is cool. And I can understand why you do that, but again, I think the composition, the placement of the horizon in the center does take away from how I feel about this image. So that's okay, Victoria. Thank you very much, though, for these submissions, and thank you, everybody. That's it for episode 13. I'll catch you next time.